All right, team. Welcome back to Interactive Body Balance Radio. I'm Mike Dasick, and thank you guys for tuning into our little video today where I want to share with you guys 3 tips. The first one, how to regulate blood sugar. The second one, how to improve your sleep. And the third one, how can you aid in digestion and breaking down certain types of foods that contain gluten. No, it's been a little while, probably about a year since we've done one of these shows, and we're super busy traveling all over. You guys know we have lots of kids going on, love the family life. It's summertime here now in Canada, and we want to give you guys tips that will make your life a little better. That is why we do these shows. I say we want to scale it for people that can't necessarily get this information other places, or they don't have insights to people that study it, research it, and do all this good stuff. So thanks for tuning in. The first one. What can you do, or what's an unconventional way that most people don't know about for regulating blood sugar? Look, I even got some props here today, folks. Look at these little puppies, right? These are called white Agaricus mushrooms. So about 3 months ago, I heard on a few podcasts, a lot of people around the world are using mushrooms to regulate blood sugar. I'm like, okay, I've always liked them for myself for brain health. It's really, really good, but I looked at some of the studies. That's what I got in my hand here. There's a study now looking at, many studies, but this one here from Penn State University looking at mushrooms and regulating blood sugar. They did it in mice to start with, and what they were doing when they're looking at this here was they wanted to show if, for example, taking a prebiotic, so having mushrooms help with prebiotics and actually helping their gut. What they actually ended up finding out was that not only could this help with your gut and improving the microbiome of your gut, but it also helped with blood sugar regulation. They tested obviously lots of different types of mice and going on it here. Amazing information on here with gluconeogenesis. I don't want to get into the science too much because I'll lose people in the sense that they don't want to hear it on a 5-minute video. But they're able to map out how the white button mushrooms modify the gut microbiota, leading to improved glucose regeneration in the mice's systems. So many things obviously for improving diabetes. And you guys know, right? Diabetes is a lot of what happens. I have those patients. I've had probably hundreds of them, right? They can't get enough insulin. The insulin in their body released from the pancreas, they don't get enough of it, for example, to take some of that, sugar out of the blood and transport it into the cells. They have real issues with that, so insulin regulation, and then also getting the sugar into the cells properly to, actually use the energy, the sources, right? So lots of good data on that. Just Google mushrooms and blood sugar. It'll help you guys out. That's what I'm here for. When I learn new things, I want to pass it on to you guys. So there you go. Number 2, here's a tip, folks, for some better sleep. One of the biggest things I get, I guess I could say, from people is I don't sleep well. I did a whole podcast and I've done a whole video on sleep, but where they have issues getting into good regenerative sleep. This little guy here, this is the Oura ring, right? Make sure it's that finger. This is the Oura ring, right? I've talked about it before. I got it from Finland. It measures and monitors my deep sleep, my REM sleep, my heart rate variability. It looks at my breathing. It looks at so many amazing things. But what's the tip you guys wanting to improve your sleep? I found that when I have hot baths just before I go to bed, my deep sleep, so my regenerative muscle repair, tissue repair, goes right out the window. So here's why. Your body follows a natural circadian rhythm, okay, folks? So as you're getting ready through the 24-hour clock, your body starts to cool off throughout the day. It's highest right now, so my body temperature is going to be high, midday, end of the day, 5 o'clock, 3, 4, 5 o'clock. It's going to be high. As it starts getting into 7, 8, 9, 10 at night, your body temperature declines, right? Get you ready for sleep. Get you ready for good quality sleep. The problem with this is, though, having a warm bath greater than 98.6 Fahrenheit, 37 degrees Celsius for our Canadian friends here, right? If you do that, you disrupt that circadian rhythm and you throw it out of balance. Your body needs to cool off in a bed to get its good sleep. The bath shoots my body temperature back up and it lowers my deep sleep. I tracked this for actually probably a year now. I've tracked this information, so I know exactly what happens. I take out those extremely hot baths and I'm okay. Tip for you guys, have a warm bath around body temperature or a warm shower around body temperature and you'll be okay to go. Second tip for improving sleep, especially deep sleep, put the devices down. Actually, the device is recording this, but there's other devices that emit blue light, and what happens there, folks, is when you do a lot of that, it suppresses melatonin. Melatonin is your sleep hormone. You need that up before you go to bed, blue light, artificial blue light, suppresses melatonin, right? So if you're looking at your devices an hour before bed, an hour and a half before bed, not good. You're suppressing your melatonin and it will not help you get to sleep. All right, last tip. Here's a tip to aid with digestion. Gluten. I've looked at the papers. I know people don't even think it's an issue. I know people think it's a myth. I've got, like I said, I've worked with hundreds of people. Gluten, found in wheat, rye, barley, a few other things too, but mainly those, primarily those. It's an issue for people. And when they have gluten, and I know there's other forms as well too, it causes an issue. Here, what you call here, and I got some data on this too, I always do, this is called DPP4, right? So it's an enzyme, right, that helps break down the gluten protein. Again, gluten all is a protein. Like I said, found in wheat, rye, and barley. It helps break it down. So when you take this, it breaks down the protein, allows the particles to go through your body and be digested properly. So from a family perspective, a couple family members have that issue. They use it. They can go to the washroom more consistently, almost right away, and it decreases the bloating in their stomach. I see it firsthand. Patients, all the time. The literature shows it. I could give you guys more information on here too. For example, may not work well with people with non-gluten or non-celiac gluten sensitivity or celiac because they may be reacting to other parts of the wheat like fructans, right? Or amylase trypsin inhibitors, not the gluten. If it's gluten you got an issue with, DPP4 enzyme will help. If you have a true wheat allergy, it won't help, all right? There's a little thing. That's from Pure Encapsulations. I don't take it. I don't have that much gluten, but I tend to break it down pretty well overall. A lot of people have issues with this, okay? So, guys, like I said before, get your mushrooms, your good white mushrooms into you, okay? Track your sleep, but number one, get good deep sleep by having a nice, warm bath, not a hot bath. You want that, or a warm shower before bed. Put the devices down. So that's kind of 2 points for number two. And the last thing is here's the DPP4 enzyme, right, to help you break down gluten. Folks, I hope you like this video. I always do this because I want you guys to get better. I show this information. It's what I see clinically. It's what I see in working with literally hundreds of people. I study a lot of great doctors. I pride myself in learning a lot from a lot of really smart people, and I try and pass it on to you guys. I don't take new patients right now. I can't take new patients. I'm too busy doing lots of great corporate work, which I love, but I can give free advice just to make your guys' day better. That's what we do. All right, as always, you can check the website, MikeDasiuk.com, for free information, myname.com, and that's what we do. All right, guys, take care. Have yourselves a wonderful, looks like it's going to be a beautiful weekend here in Canada, July weekend. Live with passion, live with purpose, live with intent.